So what's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Millennial Coach TC, and I just want to come talk to y'all about being toxic, being a toxic person, just really in general, but most importantly in a relationship. And if you're dealing with somebody who is toxic in your relationship, I would suggest that you get out that relationship, or you address them on what they're doing and try to get them to change immediately. Because being toxic or dealing with somebody toxic can do a lot of damage to you and to the other person. So as y'all know, I used to be a toxic boyfriend, and it wasn't okay. And I seen the damage that was being done, but it was so close to me that I didn't realize it until after, the fact. And you don't want to be toxic to anybody. So in this video, I just want to come talk to y'all about this and just share with you some of the thinking styles and the behaviors of people who react toxic. Now, most toxic traits come from probably trauma that they have, or just bad behaviors that they have learned growing up. You know what I'm saying? And it take a while to get out of that because you've been taught that way, and it really takes some work. But I suggest to anybody, do the work. You don't want to be toxic, and you don't want to put toxic, things onto other people. And in my case, I was in a serious relationship. My first serious relationship, and I love this person deeply, still to this day. And I was toxic, and I just didn't really know any better about some of the things that I was doing. And now that I'm not toxic anymore and I'm on a healthier path of it all, sometimes I wish I can go back and redo some of the things that I did, because I seen once again the damage that was being done, and I see it even more clearer now. And sometimes, like I said, people just be toxic because they feel like it's normal, and most of us don't really get to see untoxic love. So when it's toxic, we think that's normal or that's how it's supposed to be. And even some people like the toxic stuff just because of the rush and adrenaline that you get from it. And some people even mistake it for love. They think that getting over stuff all the time and dealing with drama is actually what a relationship is, and actually what love is, and it's not. So let's jump right into it. Being toxic, I'm gonna just speak from my point of view and how I was. So I know one toxic trait is controllingness, and this is something that I was very, very into and was doing. And it wasn't really that I wanted to be controlling, it was fear, and that led me to be controlling. So, like I said, my first serious relationship, I was just doing the most about every single thing. And now that I look back on it, it really kind of hit me different because of just looking back and like, dang, like, why did I have to be like that type thing? So, controlling this, I used to, you can't wear that. Why you not doing this? Just demanding. And most people don't know, controlling this is not speaking your feelings. Controlling this is being demanding about something that you want. And I want to just tell anybody that it's no use of being controlling, because you can't control what anybody else do. So if you're in a relationship with someone, you can't control what they do. You can't control what anybody do. So it's really no use of you being controlling and stressing yourself out about something that they're going to do anyways. And if they're not going to do it in front of you, most of the time they do it behind your back, or if they even don't do it behind your back, they still stressing themselves out because they feel like they're just doing whatever you want them to say. And it ain't even really about, like I said, you wanting them to do what you want them to do. It's all about their approach. It's all about you saying, do this, instead of, hey, I'm feeling like this. Like, for example, something that I could have did better was, hey, I'm not feeling the way that you're looking when you're wearing that. I feel like it's showing too much. That's different than go take that off right now, or you not writing that. And I'm getting angry and I'm getting mad and etc. And I be fighting and fussing on the whole day ruined. And I have really did this and been in this situation. So that's why I'm gonna tell you, like, don't be controlling. It's really useless. And you don't want to make nobody feel like they're walking on eggshells because of your controllingness. And that's something that I also done, was for somebody to feel like they had to be really like perfect in every single thing, and they had to be super careful with everything they do just not to get me ticked off because I was controlling this and because I had anger issues. So once again, like I said, man, just there's no point of being controlling. That person is that person. Everybody's different. They don't have to see how you see things, and they don't have to feel, and they're not going to feel the exact way that you feel. It's all about coming up with agreements and compromising with each other and coming up with ways that make the relationship better. You know what I'm saying? It's not about how I feel versus how you feel. It's about what we need to do to cross over this situation and make the relationship stay healthy. So that's one toxic trait, controllingness. Another toxic trait is having a debate spirit, which is something that I always used to have as well. And this debate spirit is you have to always be right, and you have to always debate about any little thing. And this is also very toxic because you don't have to be right about everything. Once again, when you're in a relationship, it's all about how to get through this so we can be better as a team. It's not about me versus you. It's about us versus the situation or the problem. We a team. It's two against this problem. It's not supposed to be me versus you versus the problem, because now we're going against each other now. And now it's even worse. And you don't never want to have a debate spirit, especially when it comes to arguments or disagreements in your relationships, because you will literally be stubborn all the time just to feel like you have to be right and to feel like you have to get your point across. And it ain't even about that. If you want your relationship to last, then you need to erase this debate spirit. That's another toxic trait. Another toxic trait that I want to get into is pride. And I think pride is a blessing and a curse, but it's only a blessing when you know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? You don't put pride into a relationship unless you're using it for positivity or good use. Sometimes your pride can get in the way of everything, and this is something I struggle with when it comes to disagreements. My pride would get in the way of me being a man. So, for example, and this is real life situations, disagreements come about. I'm the man. I'm the one supposed to be coming to bring the peace, trying to solve, trying to be the thinker in this situation. There's no reason why she should have to cry her tears out and cry her eyes out and have to say, can we please fix this? And I'm saying, I don't want to hear it. And then acting like I don't care when something happened, but deep inside I do care. And that's very important in a relationship. And I just want to, say to anybody, please let your pride and your ego go. It's not healthy, and it don't produce any healthiness in your relationship when you have this pride stuck in the way, because it's just like a block. It's you and your significant other, and y'all supposed to be like this. Y'all supposed to be one, but pride is like this block in the middle that keep y'all like this, separated, and you don't want that. So this is just 3 toxic traits. I'm gonna come out with some more toxic traits, but this is just part 1, and this is 3 toxic traits. Again, it's Millennium Coach TC. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Comment below. Share with your friends and family. And I'm out.